Therapeutic communication and its application in the elderly. Definition and theoretical basis. Therapeutic communication is a communication technique used in the interpersonal relationship between caregivers or nurses and patients. The goal is to help patients cope with their problems, provide comfort, emotional support, and improve compliance in the treatment and care. According to Stuart and Laurie, therapeutic communication is a mutually beneficial interpersonal relationship where nurses and clients learn together, improve emotional condition, and assist client in the dealing with the challenge of daily life. Therapeutic communication in the elderly involves the use of verbal and non-verbal techniques, providing clear and simple information, showing empathy, and understanding physiological, social, and physical needs. Barriers might arise from physical change, hearing impairment, cognitive decline, emotional resistance, or lack of attention from healthcare workers.
International perspective, therapeutic communication with the RAD is empathic, caring approach that respects the patient autonomy, uses simple and clear language, avoids falsehood, and emphasizes honest and openness about health status and prognosis. It aims to build a trusting relationship between RAD patient and healthcare professionals to improve quality of life, reduce anxiety, and promote cooperation in treatment. According to Advancing Sustainable Healthcare through Enhanced Therapeutic Communication with RAD Patient in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Al-Hakami et al. 2023, effective therapeutic communication also supports sustainable healthcare because good relationships make the elderly more cooperative, valued, and improve health outcomes.
Characteristic of therapeutic communication with the elderly. Key aspect and techniques. First is simple and clear language. Avoid medical jargon or long complex sentence. Second is empathy and emotional attention. Acknowledge feelings such as loneliness, fear, or frustration. The three is verbal and non-verbal approach. Use gestures, facial expression, tone, and eye contact. Non-verbal communication is often crucial if hearing or cognition is impaired. 4 is respect for autonomy. Involve the elderly in care decision. 5. Validation of feelings and life experience. Listen actively, acknowledge experience, and avoiding belittling. 6. Repetition and clarification. Repeat important information and ask the patient to restate it. 7. Use time patiently. Allow extra times for response. Next material is benefits or impacts of therapeutic communication in the elderly. There is a few of them. First is reduce anxiety. Example, like studies in community health centers found that therapeutic communication significantly lowers elderly anxiety. Second is improve patient satisfaction with healthcare service. Third, enhance adherence to treatment or care as patients feel respected and understand instruction. Fourth, support physiological and emotional well-being, reduce loneliness, frustration, and resistance. And the last is overall, therapeutic communication improve physiological well-being, reduce anxiety and depression, fosters trust, increase treatment adherence, and enhance quality of life.
Barriers or challenge in English: physical impairments, hearing loss, vision decline, cognitive decline, memory problems, difficulty understanding instruction, emotional resistance, fear, frustration, loss of control. Environmental factor, noise, lack of privacy, healthcare system barriers, limited time of staff, lack of resources for communicating training.
conclusion, therapeutic communication is an interpersonal communication method designed to help patients not only medical but also psychologically and emotionally. For the elderly, it is essential due to physical and cognitive limitation and their need for emotional and social support. Effective implementation required simple language, empathy, validation, respect for anatomy, verbal and non-verbal technique, and strategy to overcome barriers like hearing loss or emotional resistance. With good therapeutic communication, elderly patients experience lower anxiety, better adherence to treatment, and improved quality of life.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. My name is Vika. I am the nurse on duty today. May I talk with you for a moment?
Of course, nurse.
Alright, sir. Here I will ask a few questions. How are you feeling this afternoon?
Feel a little tired and bored.
Okay, sir. I understand. Sometimes it can feel lonely staying here, right?
That's true.
Sir, what do you usually do when you are feeling bored?
I talk with my family, but they don't come very often now.
I see, sir. It must feel so lonely without them. But sir, you are a very strong man, even though in this situation it's not easy. I admire your spirit.
Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I'm no longer useful.
That's a normal feeling, sir, but your presence is still very meaningful for your family and the people around you. Would you like to tell me more about your family?
Yes, I have 2 grandchildren. They are my motivation in life.
You're welcome, sir. Alright, I will see you this night.